Okay, good morning, guys, and welcome to another session of One to Take Technicals. For those of you that are new, this is basically a market outlook session. We try to look at the opportunities the market have for us for the day, and then see what we can get or see how best we can capitalize on these opportunities. So after each session, normals we post as the videos are being uploaded on YouTube for those that want to watch again and those that missed. Yeah. And I'll be dropping the link to join the family in a bit. But without wasting time, let's dive into the business of the day. We'll start with fundamentals. Okay. All these ones have passed. Okay, we have USD news by 1:30 p.m. Expect volatility because we have high impact news and then mid impact news by then. That's core retail sales and then retail sales. Then we have FOMC. Yep, FOMC. This one is very thick. FOMC by 7 p.m. If you have a fundamental strategy, that's a strategy to trade fundamentals, then you can watch out for these ones. But if you don't have I can actually stay in the market for the 1:30 on, but then the 7 p.m. FOMC is always very brutal. So if you are in any trade, you can lock your positions, move your stop loss to break even, take partials. Or if you're not in any trade at all, you can just avoid the market until it's over. Anyways, that being said, let's jump on the charts and see what we have today. So this was basically the outlook I was telling you guys on AUD. We're starting with AUD. Yeah, this was basically the outlook we had yesterday. I was telling you guys that we would watch out for this area here. If we have a break, then we'll take downwards, retest. But then we not have a break. Price actually what? Reacted from there exactly. And I was telling you guys that I was having the bad feeling of this movement here. And price reacted from there exactly, breaking that low to the downside. Now price has started retracing again. Seeing this retracement, let me look at the 4H. Let me see how this retracement is looking at the 4H. Yep, it's actually a retracement. So on the 4H, I've already started seeing rejections, but then this rejection is not sweeting my body like that. Still looking one kind. Let me see. Where is price reacting exactly? Is it from the level that was broken? Yep, it's reacting from the level that was broken. Let's drop our feed and see what we have. Yep, it's inside the golden ratio. Inside the golden ratio. Now the thing is, yeah, let's watch out and see how price is behaving on low time frame. Are we seeing any shifts? Not yet. Not yet. And I've not seen any sign of this thing entry criteria yet. I've not seen any of my entry criteria. So this one is a bit tricky. The thing is, I'm actually expecting price to push deeper before we see that shift. Yeah, I'm expecting price to push deeper first. But anyways, and one thing that we can have here is for price to just come down here and break this low here. Once price breaks that low, what I'll be looking out for is the retest, and that's how I'm going to enter on the lower time frame. Let's see price actually comes down from this level and breaks this low, then I'm going to be entering aggressively. Something like this. My stop loss just above there, above that high, and then I'll be targeting the lows down here at the 0 of my Fibonacci. Yep, that's going to give me like a 1.87 RR. So either way, if I see that break to the downside, that's how I'm going to be looking at it. But for now, I've not seen that break, so we're not shooting any shots yet. We're still going to be patient and wait to see what the market is going to do exactly. We'll basically flow with the market. So that being said, that's like my outlook on AUD. Let's take a look at NZD. BPNZD, still the same thing. But yesterday I told you guys that watch how price behaves around this area. That's the golden ratio of the NZD and then the structure that was broken. And as you can see, we had a perfect breakthrough. We did not even have, the thing did not even react there. So please, that's why I don't like aggressive entries. And I told you guys, wait, let's see how it behaves. Hope nobody took an aggressive entry there. Did anyone take any aggressive entry there?
No.
Okay, good. Because I was telling you guys that I actually had a bad feeling about that move. So now, price broke structure to the downside. And just like AUD, price is doing that cough that is coughing. Yes, but then this one is actually reacting from the supply zone. This candlestick here, that's where AUD is reacting from. Let's drop our feed on AUD and see what it looks like. Sorry, guys. AUD has not reached I know it has not reached the golden ratio. That's too far from the golden ratio. That's not even tapped inside. Honestly, for me, I think I feel this thing is going to retrace deeper because most times when price behave like this, it tends to retrace deeper. But at the same time, I will not like it if it goes deeper, because if it goes deeper, then that's kind of like it's like a continuation. Then I'll be expecting that break and retest. So it depends. Let's just put our minds and see. And then at the same time, I'll pay attention to what AUD is doing. Let's see how it behaves. Because if AUD starts selling, NZD2 will actually start selling from here. And let's look at the lower time frame, our entry time frame, and see, because NZD has this candlestick here. Okay, it's not reacting from anything structural. It's not reacting from anything structural. It came down. It not even break structure. So it went and tapped inside that area again. So if it breaks below now, it's safe to say that we have something like a double top. So we can wait for the retest at the neckline. Same thing with AUD. So, but then for the meantime, yeah, let's pay attention and watch how it's behaving. So guys, let's move to our next pair, which is US. Oh shit, God, I hate long candles. Wow, I am going to sit this one out. This is kind of like a range. I hate range. Wait, let me see something. This was here. This was around here. I hate range. Let's go to another pair, which is GBP. GBP2 might just be similar. Oh, GBP actually did very nice market structure. Yeah, you guys remember this candlestick I was telling you guys yesterday that it can indicate a very strong buying pressure. I was telling you guys that I was contemplating and I was not going to take it. Turns out the thing actually works, but I'm still not going to take that kind of setup. It's not in my strategy yet. I've not backtested it, so I'm not going to be looking out for that. But I was just giving you guys a scenario that we could have that sell yesterday around that point, and then stop loss above it, and then TP just low here. It actually works. So I don't know, someone can test it. Anytime you see very nice bearish pin bars like this, you can go back and back test it and see if you can coin out a nice strategy out of it. But for me, I don't know. Maybe I might keep it in mind. Maybe I won't. Because okay with the strategies I have right now. So that being said, let's take a look at what we broke structure, we traced a bit, and then now we're reacting. We pushed down. Sorry, we pushed down. Yeah, we pushed down, and then now we're pushing up. Honestly, yeah, I am going to open my mind to any scenario for GBP USD. Oh God, what's happening? Okay, so now my feed. First of all, I'll drop my feed. Yes, my golden ratio at. Okay, that's my golden ratio at. My golden ratio is basically, yep, it's not far from the structure that was broken. So I'm going to pack this whole area like this. So yeah, that's my point of interest. And then there's actually a supply zone there. So what I'm going to be watching out for here is for price to break this high. If price breaks the high here and comes inside this area and reacts from here, depends on the reaction. If this reaction from here, yeah, I see on the 4H and I see like a bearish rejection candle on the 4H, then I'll expect that sell to be massive to go to the downside. But if I see shitty candles on the 4H, like they are not strong, and then the reaction is very slow and looks like a retracement, then I'm going to be waiting out for what's that retest and a continuation to the high. That's that continuation self, but I'm not going to like take it to the highest highs. I'm going to take it to just this high that started with the reaction. That's the retracement. That's basically I'm going to enter it. So that's if I have a situation like this, I'm going to be taking a buy from what this area that was broken. Depends. I'm not going to take aggressive. I'll be conservative as possible. Yeah, because GBP has this very ugly thing it does with manipulations. So I'm going to be as conservative as possible. But this is what I'm going to be looking at. And my exit is just going to be at the top. Anywhere, if it reacts inside this area, anywhere it reacts from, that's where my exit is going to be. So that's how I'll be looking at GBP today. But anyhow, it might still do whatever it wants to do. Anyhow that it behaves, I'm still going to react to it. I've not said this whole thing for a while now, yeah. wait for the market to act, then we what? React. That's basically our job as traders. Wait for the market to react. No, wait for the market to act, then react. So that's what we're going to be doing today. That being said, I've looked at all my currency pairs. For those that are new, sorry, I did not say this in the introduction. I look at my pairs, and the pairs I trade are what? AUD, NZD, Euro USD, and GBP USD. I've not found a perfect abbreviation for them yet. I'm still looking for a name to call them. But that's for now, they're just my babies. So I've finished looking at them. You guys can drop suggestions for pairs you want me to take a look at, or you can ask any questions if you have any. Okay, someone said EN, that's basically NZ, Euro NZD. Short retracements. Short retracement, this careless coming. Wow. Wow. I don't even know what to say about this pair. I don't understand. So we actually had like an analysis on this thing before, yeah? So we had an analysis that price will react from this area, yeah, and then price still reacted from this side again. The two places. Wow. Anyways, now price has broken out. Basically, what I'm going to wait for is that retracement to start. For now, price is still impulsing. So I'm going to wait for that retest, and then if the retracement starts, basically what I'll be watching out for is the golden ratio. And then I think this was the high that was broken, one of these two. So you can use your Fibonacci to determine anyone that falls inside the golden ratio has more chance, that area has more chance of price reacting. So you can just pay attention to it from that perspective. So is there any other pair you guys want me to take a look at before we close for the day? So, okay, someone has dropped something. Let's take a look at it. USD CHF. USD CHF. USD CHF. Okay. So USD CHF here, we had this whole outlook on it that I was telling you guys that it had the break and then we could see the retest. But then when it came for the retest, price just what? Price just reacted from there. There was one very shitty bearish candle, but as you guys know, that's my entry point here. So I hope this thing did not deceive anybody to entering a sell from here. So now we have a break to the upside. The place you can watch out for now is this high here that was broken to the upside. This high that was broken to the upside. Yeah, price actually reacted from there, but price is still pushing deeper. Let me see, where's the golden ratio from this whole possible? Okay, the golden ratio is another point that was broken to the upside. So man, this is not a pair I trade, so I won't be vouching for it, yeah? But what I can say is that watch out for price around that area. If you see a reaction there, if you see a bearish signal to enter, then fine, you can take a buy from there. That's basically all I have to say about it. And if you take a buy from there, you can target the highs. You can target this high here. That's one way to look at it. But then at the same time, as price is breaking to the downside, now you can see that it's what's breaking structure here, looking like what basically shifts the market structure. So I hate seeing conflicting biases, but then you can see something like this, or that would continuation to the downside. Either way, is just watch out how price behaves. Once you take a buy from here, a buy from this point, and price reaches this area, yeah, this area of this structure that was broken, move your stop loss to break even and please take partials. But your TP should basically be this stop here. Do you get? Move your stop loss to break even and take partials because you don't know price might actually react from there. And you don't want price reacting from there and come and take you out on your stop loss. So it's better for it to take you out and break even and then maybe have small profit. So that's what I'm going to say about this pair. The person that asked about it, do you understand the analysis on it? Who dropped it? Oh, that was Ricky. Ricky, do you understand it? Are you guys still with me? Let's see. Okay, Ricky says she did. Okay, so that being said, please, you guys should keep an open mind when it comes to the markets. Like I said this morning, always wait for the market to ask, then you want to react. Yeah, don't be rigid with your analysis. So please trade safe, and then I wish you guys a very peaceful day. I'll see you same time tomorrow. Yeah. And for those that be watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe to the page. Yeah. Thank you guys very much. Oh, gold. Ricky said gold. Okay. Okay. Let's take a look at gold. Gold. I don't like Owanda. We still have this whole shitty movement on gold. Let me go to FXCM first. We still have this shitty movement on gold. Gold has been doing some, I don't know whether it's fluctuation or what. We had this whole thing, short retracements, push to the downside, push to the upside, push to the downside, and then we retested exactly this low. And then now we're having kind of like a mini, small distance. We broke. Our advice, anybody I'm advising on this pair, yeah, from my, I don't know. My advice is just stay away from gold for now. You still look at this whole very ugly market structure, yeah. So just stay away from it for now. That's all I have to say. So please, same time tomorrow. And please, you guys should take care of yourselves. And for those that will be watching it on YouTube, like and subscribe to the page. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys. And thank you very much for attending the session.